What's up, guys? We are going to head into the Ellie Daily now for Friday, July 11th. Um, we finished okay on Bill. I think it was a legit top 10, which is pretty cool. But
All set.
we're in Ellie now, and it's between two different routes. So there's like the whole board's kind of low multi for the most part. Like bottom top is really low multi. Bottom looks nice because it has a double hunted infected, but this is invisible enemies and increased enemy speed. And the shadows and hardware store are a little rough. But the other route is up here, shipping yard, but it's long guns locked. So if you get pistol or if you get shotgun, it doesn't even really matter. But I think I'm gonna opt for this because it has this holdout here as well as a capture. Seraphites decrease enemy health, so if you do well enough with the mollies, you should be able to get a decent unseen, hopefully in the third position. And then this is a pretty basic encounter here, assault infected combat. If we get stun bombs in the shop, then you can just go no guns here. So we got to survive this though. We got to get through this first encounter. All right, let's try to get all of the stuns that are located like on the outside of the map. That's a really nice gambit. We can just get that off rip. We can just get that at the very start. Grab this axe here because we can use it in case we get pushed.
Your luck is gonna run out. No.
All right, starting with a gun is actually a pretty good sign.
Hear that? He's running! Right over here! Alex!
Oh! We got so lucky there. Okay, we took a baby shot. That's fine. Let's do this gambit. Yeah, I mean, we couldn't expect to get totally lucky the whole time there.
Found her!
No, 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 no.
Shit, let go! Goddamn.
Dang, so just like the Marlene daily, we took way too much damage there and it didn't go well. That happened in the same type of encounter with the Marlene daily. Yeah, 440 isn't good. I mean, we only took 30 points of damage on a base multi, so that's only going to be 81 points. But, yeah, on a low multi-board, you can't be losing almost 100 points. But listen, we got lucky and we lived, so I'm not complaining. I'm not going to have a bad attitude about that. We lost 61 points of damage. We healed back 50, so we're down 11. So we got 89 HP. So we just got to be careful because we're not full HP. Heading into this next encounter. I really want stuns. Here's the thing. So if we roll... So I think I'm going to go 2 mollies just to prep for the... Let's go this and a molly and roll for a potential stun. Okay. There's the shotgun, which would have been nice if we were going the invis route, but we're not. And then we're going to try to go no guns here. Okay, so sometimes there's throwable there. Let's see if we can find any. Throwable here, there. There's a lot on this map. There's more than you think. The map's just kind of big. Wow, there's like 5 in this immediate vicinity. Sometimes there can be one here. Okay. All right, we have 2 hits left on the pipe. What's it called again? So we want to save that for clickers. I mean, we can go and find more, like another melee weapon. There should be another here. We'll just break it because there should be like a bat or an axe or something around here. I use that just to speed it up. We're gonna have to go find the remaining stuns. Let's craft these just because we're getting a lot of loot. Nice gambit. We'll just craft one because we can always buy one from the shop, and we might want the remaining loot. So it might be Shambler here. It might be like Runner Shambler combo, which would be the best. Never mind. All right, so we gotta save. All right. We can probably just do something cheeky here. Yeah, perfect. And we'll just go grab a throwable from anywhere else around here. Not one there. So there's probably going to be one more. Not here. Whatever. I'll just use this.
Done.
See what kind of loot we can grab in here. Okay, we're full on everything, so we're just going to need to buy one molly. That was a good encounter. I think it was a little slow. We might have lost a little bit of time, but it's nice to have stuns. Like, you lose even more time if you're playing an Abby type. Yeah, 610 is really good. So, very good. I don't think I had 610 in my calculations, so now we're a little bit ahead of where we would have been considering the rough first encounter. Alright, we are definitely going to want this, and then the Endure perk for later. This Overpass now is what we're planning for. So let's do this and this. Okay. Let's get some stuns and some mollies. So like a trap mine might be cool. I just don't know if it's necessary. Maybe for the shipping yard just to have one, or even the boss. Like, can we just... What's the currency look like on here? I mean, it is a capture, and then if we get a gambit. So it's only 13, so we're going to have to get the safe. I just don't know if it's worth getting the trap mine now or later. What's the currency look like up here? 25 and 15. So we're going to get enough currency here. I would rather save to try to prepare the best we can for the overpass. I don't think we really need to get the trap mine now. So let's just confirm that we're good. All right, so we can have upwards of 6 mollies, and then we have our stuns. Okay. Let's try to get an unseen here. An unseen here, that's going to be worth 50 times 2.45. It's going to be worth 122 points. So if we get unseen, it could kind of make up for the 81 we lost in that the start of the run. Ooh, this is a rough spawn. And they might spawn up here again. They typically, they can do this.
Did you see anything?
Okay.
No one here.
Alright, this is, now we're in a much better spot. We have 2 minutes to only kill 6 enemies. I don't think that was a multi, because they died at separate times, even the first two.
Lost her. Eyes wide, spread out. Track her down. Yeah, keep looking, fuckers.
Okay. We didn't even get the stuns we wanted. So that's going to actually be pretty low scoring. Unless they give us multis for that, but I don't think they do. Because we got no stuns. So that's... I mean, you might even be better off losing the unseen and getting stuns and melee kills on them. So... I mean, they were Seraphites and they had decreased enemy health. So it worked out how you wanted it, but... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the score ends up being. I mean, 585 is decent. Got a stealth kill for it, but again, no multis. Like, even if you get multis off of that, if you aim the Molotov a little bit better for them to die at the same time, like, you can take that to an immediate 605. But it's a really base multi. Like, say we got like 615, that's 30 more points. Like, that's only going to be 73 more points, which, like, it is a fairly low scoring board, so those 73 might come in handy. So we'll count it, but I'm not too cut up about a third encounter 585, because I think I estimated 570 there when calculating earlier. And now we have all the currency that we said we wanted. I'm going to upgrade this because I really like faster grabbed enemy movement speed. We might not even need it, but who knows? We might need it. Let's go this. Let's go this. We can pick these up because we have the health upgrades. We can just pick all of them up. We'll do this. We get 25 currency from this. And then because we're getting 25 currency, we can just pick this up. So we ended up shopping smart last time because now we're almost fully loaded. This is going to be a tough holdout. This is mirror mode on a tough map for 4th encounter. Overpass. I'm not great at mirror mode. And Ellie's interesting. So if you guys didn't know this about Ellie, whenever you leg stun an enemy, playing as any Ellie type character, and you're a certain distance away from them, you can lunge forward with the knife and get the throat slit. When you're playing as Ellie, for some reason, she doesn't do that. She does this really slow animation where she stabs them in the head and then uses her foot to kind of like get the knife out of their head. She'll do the fast throat slit animation. I think I did it in this second encounter here when you have a throwable and you're running at somebody, but when you're just doing it against leg stunned enemies, it is much, much slower. So it makes encounters like this holdout a little bit tougher. And hunted infected, like we're finishing up with a hunted infected at the end, it's going to make it a little bit tougher because like you're losing precious seconds off of a slower melee animation. So it's always something that like I think about when I'm, you know, playing these runs. We got a pretty nice setup. I don't like this side being open as well as the front.
Okay.
But as long as we're just positioning right, we should be good. Let's just stab this one. This animation here is what I was talking about. Nice. Looking good on ammo. Luckily, Jesse is such a capable character. Okay. Listen, I'll take it over Jesse taking damage. Man, that Jesse damage, or that damage Jesse took, like, screwed over almost a perfect holdout. Like,
Thanks.
oh, they kind of rushed us at the end, and that stalker got a little squirrely. But overall, I'm really happy with how that went. We'll see how it's reflected in the score. I don't know if it'll be 600. I don't know if we got enough stuns and stuff, but we definitely got a lot, and we got a lot of melee kills. So we'll see what that damage cost us. But with it being mirror mode, I'm not too disappointed with how that went. Yeah, 620's pretty good there. We lost 13 points and then some accuracy, but the accuracy I'm just chalking up to it being mirror mode, and then the points we lost from Jesse taking damage only ended up being 41. So, actually did way better than I thought. We got 21 stuns and 21 melee kills, so off of 31 enemies, like, we got unique points on, it looks like, at least 26 of them. So the headshots, the melee kills, the stuns, 21 plus 5, we'll just say. Like, that's pretty good. And we completed the gambit, which was 3 melee kills. So I'm happy with how that went. So I think we just saw we have 6,100 points. So to get the 11K, let's just say we get 1,900 in the boss. We're going to have a really good arcade bloater. And then this is going to be a 4.3 multi. That leaves 3,000 points left over for that. So we're going to need like 700 or better and then a good boss here to get the 11K, which would be a pretty decent score. And I realize on rewatch that I say pretty decent a lot. So I'm always like, yeah, that's pretty decent. I don't even think I could tell you what that means. Let's get rid of that big axe. We don't want that. And we can upgrade. Oh, yeah. So we have increased health. We have good med kits. We have like really good med kits, fast and powerful. And then we have the endure, so hopefully we don't die. We are fully kitted on all of this stuff. And all right. Just don't give us the hostage gambit. Give us like the pustule rain will make this kind of tough, but give us like upgraded melee weapon. That's the gambit I want. I don't want hostage kill, but we haven't seen hostage kill yet, so I'm sure they'll give it to us here. Yeah, all right. Let's just upgrade. So this is pistol only. I believe on the last Ellie Daily we went pistol only in the hardware store. So let's see if we can replicate that, because that ended up being pretty good. I just wanted to get them off of me. I couldn't even think straight. I know I took a little bit of damage there, but that's fine. Not a headshot kill there. That's a... No, dude, that's so annoying. Nice try. I didn't even hear that guy. Dude, that was not good. I took so much damage. I did not get 700. That was rough. Damn, evil number. Evil number. Alright, so we lost 176 there just to damage. Yeah, there's no way we can get the 11k. Because the max that you can get in the next one is 640, so that's 1920. The max score we can get here is going to be 10,913. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm talking about with Ellie, though, is like if you had a faster melee animation, you wouldn't have to worry about like positioning yourself. There were stuns I gave up because I knew that it was just going to put me in a bad position to get grabbed or something. Alright, that's fine. That's the kind of stuff that bums me out. Like, you take, like, what otherwise would have been a pretty good run, and now it's just average. Alright, so I'm just sharing the intel. That Ellie melee animation, it just gives them so much extra time to creep in, man. Plus, I didn't hear that one stalker at the very end hit me with a slap. So you can see there with a throwable, Ellie can do it. So he was stunned. Dang, this guy's just eating mollies. Whoa, almost stole my kill too. I need a throwable. Alright, let's just get him to charge. I don't really want to mess around with the cheeky melee antics. Oh man, we lost out on the 11K, brother. That's okay. It was a pretty good run. It's a rough final encounter. We lost 5 to time, so 635. 10.8. Dang, good job, Ice. Ice put up a pretty solid run too. Nice job, dude. Nice job, man. Let's go through it. We had a rough first encounter, hunted supermarket. Obviously, I've kind of been struggling with that against humans, but we ended up making it through, and I think on that one we only lost about 81, and that's just to the damage. So the resort assault, this was good. All stuns, all melee kills, that was good. Overlook capture, this is okay. I mean, even if you get a couple more stuns, and I mean, you get 30 more points, it only accounts for like 73 more total. The overpass holdout, this was good. This was a good encounter. I'm actually proud of this. So I was estimating about 600 there if you did really well, but 620 is a pretty decent score. Pretty decent. There I go, saying that again. But no, that's actually a pretty good score. So could have been closer to probably about 640. Given a little bit better accuracy and no ally damage, but given like how it went, we got a lot of stuns and melee kills, and the holdout I'm proud of with this run. So if I had to pick a win for this run, it would be that, because that's a tough encounter, and I thought it went pretty well. We got lucky there was no bloater too, but with it being bloater boss, I don't think they give you a bloater, so it's always good to throw in the back of your head. Evil number here on the shipping yard hunted. Not happy with this at all. Just to damage alone, we lost 176. So say we get that back. I knew we needed just the 700 and then a good boss to clinch the 11K. And unfortunately, we just didn't get it. That's okay. On the shipping yard on Marlene and the daily where I died. So this is actually funny to think about. This just occurred to me. On the shipping yard on Marlene where I died, I had a really good shipping yard. Like that was a pretty good encounter. And then I died in the boss. So obviously not a very good boss. But in this one, this was a pretty good boss. We made up for it, but we didn't have a good shipping yard. So um, that's okay. I mean, they can't all be slam dunks. I've been having a good run lately, and I mean, we finished the run, which is really good. Don't get me wrong. This just kind of stings a little, you know. Um, and then, like I said, we had a good boss. So yeah, 10.898. I think we could have made about 400 more points back. Like this could have been close to 11.3, 11 point K. So, uh, man, it's like finishing these runs. You want to be proud, but then it's like there's just things that stick out to you. So, GG to Ice, man. He's been running again. He runs it in Spacesuit Ellie, which is just it's too bulky of a skin for me. So kudos to him for doing that. But GG Ice, and we'll see how the scores shake out on that one. So thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Later.